Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Devon and today I'm going to be filming a how my friendships changed after having kids. Now this video was requested for me to do and I was trying to like brainstorm what I was going to talk about and just what I wanted to share with you guys and just my experiences with how my friendships have changed once I have kids. Now this experience can be so different for everybody. It also, I think, depends on how old you are when you have your kids. Leave a comment down below what your experience was when you had a baby. Did your friendships completely change? And you guys, this video is super casual because I don't know why, like there's something about sitting on the floor talking to you guys that just makes it so much more comfortable. I feel like sometimes when people have kids, they really realize like, okay, this person probably isn't really gonna be a close friend anymore or something like that, or maybe they just don't really include you in regular girls night things because they know you have kids. When I had my first child, I was 25 years old, so I got married at 24, had Paxton when I was 25, and then Maverick I was 27, pretty sure I was 27 with him. Now for me, I totally feel like I have way more friends now after having kids than I did before I had kids. Before I had kids, when I was working, I would hang out with a couple of good friends, but it was never a relationship that like we clicked like super tight and we did everything with. Like really, Rob was like my best friend. I have a couple really close girlfriends. Obviously you guys know that Cassidy's like my BFF if you watch my vlogs, but obviously we can't hang out all the time like in real life. We've only met each other one time. I definitely have plans to go to Colorado, hopefully sometime soon. After having kids, especially when I stayed home, I had way more opportunities to do things with other moms, to meet up with other moms for play dates and stuff, and that kind of like is where I started like growing my friendships. If you guys are stay-at-home moms, or even if you work but you have like certain days off, like a Wednesday off, and that is like when MOPS is, or you have to find obviously what day of the week your MOPS group meets up, but for us it's Wednesdays. So some people work but then they have Wednesdays off, so they come to MOPS. But MOPS stands for Moms of Preschoolers, so it's a great place to go and make friends and meet new people, because I stepped outside my comfort zone and I went to a MOPS at an area where I'm not used to, and I did that on purpose because I wanted to put myself out there to meet a new group of friends that I could relate to, and I made so many good friends there. I'm so glad that I joined MOPS, and I definitely recommend if you're a stay-at-home mom or if you have like days off during the week that it happens to land on the days that your MOPS meet up, then I definitely recommend joining. I feel like in the beginning when you have a newborn, you kind of get this realization that you are probably going to either grow apart from some friends and you may grow really close to some other friends. Now when I mean like grow apart, it doesn't mean like, oh, you're not friends anymore, you don't like that person. Some of my friends who don't have kids, obviously I don't expect them to like, hey, like to come over and hang out with me and my kids, because obviously they don't have kids. They want to do, you know, things that single people do, or you know, couples do, and go out to dinner, and they go out, like they go to bars and go like dancing and stuff like that. And obviously you can still do that being a mom, but obviously being a mom, you have responsibilities. The amount of times that you get to go out are definitely not as much as before you have kids. So I feel like with some of my friends, we definitely grew apart, and I kind of just accepted that we're in different phases of our life, and it's not a bad thing. It's just they're not where I am in my life right now, and I'm so happy where I am. I would never want to like not have kids during my age. Like right now I love having kids younger. I definitely grew apart from a lot of people who don't have kids, but I feel like they were my friend that I needed during that phase of my life. And now that I'm in a new chapter in my life, the friendship that I have with other women who have kids have really become strong, because we can relate on so many different levels of being a mom. So I feel like as you may lose some friendships, you have to thank God that those friends were there when you needed them at that time, and you have to know that you're going to be making new friends with your kids, friends, moms, and with like play dates, you'll be making friends there, and play groups and school. I just met a new friend that I like really like clicked with. We've done a play date, and we definitely look forward to like summer to be able to do so much stuff with the boys together. When she has all friends are gonna come and go. Some friends obviously will be there for you forever, but there are some friends that you have to accept that they're not where you are in your life. They're still, you know, dating, or they're still looking for the person they want to get married. And even so, like when they do have kids, you still might not grow back together because your kids might be in completely different age groups where you can't really like relate to them anymore, because what you're doing with your kids is not something they are yet able to do with their kids. Maybe they're too young. So I feel like it's just something you have to know, that you might grow apart from friends, but you're going to make so many more friends in the future, especially like your child's friends' parents, or play groups, or sports. And a lot of times the friend who doesn't have kids gets mad at the woman who does have kids because they don't want to do anything just because they have kids. They don't ever want to go out, and it might seem like that, and maybe it's true. Maybe they just don't want to go out anymore. They just want to be home with their family. But your priorities change. And even though like I love my kids, I obviously am around them all the time, I rarely go out, but I definitely think it's good to get out with your girlfriends, have a fun girls' night, so you don't feel like you're losing yourself, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom and you don't see people like during the day if you're not like doing a play date and stuff. And I do a lot of play dates, and sometimes still I'll feel like, okay, I've talked to only little kids all day, and you need like social interaction with adults. So I feel like having a good girls' night, if you want to do it once a month, or you know, every other week, or invite your friends over for your favorite TV show. That's what I do with my cousin. Or you know, have a movie night. I don't get mad at my friends like, oh, they've forgotten about me, you know, now that I'm a mom, especially like a stay-at-home mom. Like they don't invite me to go anywhere, they don't invite me to do anything. I thank them for that relationship. It was what I needed at the time, but now I'm in a different chapter of my life, and what I need now are women with children, women especially with children my kids' age, where we can relate, where we can talk about problems that our kids are having, or talk about, you know, just our kids. Because what do moms want to do? They want to talk about their kids. Like I feel like even when me and Rob go out on a date night, what do we end up talking about? Our kids. So it's hard to hang out with someone who doesn't have kids and you feel like all you're doing is talking about your kids, to someone who doesn't have kids, can't relate, and really doesn't understand what you're going through, or you know, see why something is funny. Don't get upset if friendships that meant a lot to you in the past aren't the same. For me, I don't feel like I've lost friends after having kids. I feel like our relationship has definitely changed. We're not anywhere as close as we used to be, but I think that's natural. And now I have so many more friends that I relate to on so many different levels, with being a mom and being a wife and having a home, and I think that's normal. I think really you are going to bond with people who are in the same stage of life as you are. If you aren't a mom but you have a friend that's a mom, you know, just maybe you want to invite them for a movie night or something, because obviously some people who don't have kids and do have kids still remain really good friends. For me, it really wasn't the case, but it is for some people. I don't really know how this video came off. I don't really know. I should have wrote stuff down. That's kind of just my experience with my friendships after having kids. I've lost a few friends, or even we just live in different areas, or our kids are involved in different activities. Even living in different areas can play a role in how often you see your friend or your friendship growing apart. And like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's just a natural thing, and your friendships change and they evolve, and you may lose some friends, but you're also going to make amazing new friends. So anyways, you guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope it made some sort of sense. Leave a comment down below. How has your relationships changed with your friends after having kids? I'm super thankful for the friends that I have now, and we can relate on so many levels, and I couldn't ask for a better group of friends that I have. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. And I think my next video is going to be my makeup routine. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye!